So I thought I would try this again. The last video was just terrible and choppy, and the quality was just, not very good. So, if you don't know, my channel, Harvey Dent's Return, was just deleted or suspended by YouTube. It's a service that YouTube offers, for all of its creators that produce content for years and build of over hundreds of videos and really don't have any attachment to their work because YouTube can delete it in a heartbeat. But yeah, so I'm going to be on this live stream, and I think I'm just going to just keep live streaming from this channel until enough of the family catches wind of my other channel being deleted, and just switching over to this channel. The library that I had of videos is not important. There's nothing that I created before that I can't recreate. There's nothing that that I created that the source information isn't still out there. What's up, Jermaine? Yeah, man, they got me. Yeah, they got me. Deleted my channel. Yeah, I spent a year working on that channel, and it's not so much the lost work. It's not so much all the videos. I had over 400 videos, man, but it's more just the insult of not their lack of appreciation for the work that the effort that goes into the work, and the yeah, it just sucks, man. It sucks. They take the wind out of the sails. That's what they do. They take wind out of people's sails. I can only imagine what it must feel like for other people who had larger channels, whose channels were deleted. That and while I never, thanks, man. I know. While I never really made ad revenue to be dependent on it, I can totally understand where someone could be dependent on the ad revenue and have their channel compromised, and their whole life as they know it be threatened, because that is like kind of it's a source of income for a lot of people. And for them to do that with without very little warning and very little justification, um, yeah, it sucks. So that's like I said, I'm just gonna be here talking, and until a few of the family just catch on and say, oh yeah, that's Harvey Dent's channel was deleted, but he has another channel. So if you could share with people, share with those that you do know were subscribed, or regular family members, or part of the part of the family, then just share. And if the people will follow me, they'll find me. And like I said, I'll just live stream. I have coincidentally, I have a little time on my hands, so them doing that really did nothing. It just it kind of just disconnected me from everyone momentarily. All people have to do is search for Harvey Dent, and boop, there I am. Look, oh yes, the wild hair, there he is. Yeah, I have some things that I can do, because in stressful or trying times, I like to bring levity to situations, instead of just harping, or focusing on how bad or how terrible whatever has happened is. So I got something for you guys that I'll do just because I don't care. I don't care. I had planned to do something, actually, on Harvey Dent's Return. I had planned to do something with my daughter, and was going, well, I mean, of course I wouldn't show her on my channel, but we were going to do a little skit, you doing something, and I thought it was going to be, it was going to be fun. And I was going to use this right here for a little routine. See? So, Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent's, I don't know if you heard it or not, but Harvey Dent's channel has been removed from YouTube. Yes, Harvey Dent's channel has been removed from YouTube. Why exactly? It's because he's a bully. He's a bully for the truth. All right, he's a bully for the truth. He speaks what he feels, and he doesn't, duck and dodge or pull any punches. Now, you would think that that fool would learn by now to, hold his tongue sometimes, and not be so quick to, voice his opinion. Then things like this may not happen to him. But he's hard headed and he likes to learn things the hard way, and that's why we are here again with his second channel deletion. So that is, that's the case right now, and I'm just waiting to hear from YouTube as far as whether or not they're going to reinstate my channel. Which, yeah, maybe Richie from Boston can offer me some help. He seems to be the only guy in YouTube history to have had his channel deleted and reinstated. The guy Brian from High Impact Vlogs, his channel was deleted. He had over 500,000 subscribers, and no reinstatement there. So I don't know who Richie was talking to, or how someone's account can be reinstated. Like I said, Brian had more subscribers than Richie did, and they deleted his channel for talking about CBD. Yeah, so he had something on his channel about CBD, and they just deleted it. I mean, he didn't have any strikes or anything. They just tore his channel down. So it was, they are serious about keeping what they want on the airwaves, and what they don't want on the airwaves they monitor. You might be right, because I think it was about the same time. No, my original channel was deleted into July. So yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with YouTube's budget cuts. I think it has to do with the agenda, the agenda to filter the news, to control the news, to control the stories, to write the stories. I mean, they're basically writing the stories. The Thousand Oaks shooting. Yeah, I know. It's I wasn't at 30,000. I was at about 20. Was it 28? Yeah, it was. I mean, so it was like 20. I know. I think it was like 22,000. 22,800. So I mean, it's not about the subs. It's more about it's more about the disconnect that they create between myself and the audience. That either sometimes. I mean, I was still having people, after operating the Harvey Dent's Return channel, I had people coming after like a year of operating and saying, "Oh man, good to see you back." Man, I've been back, but they had not seen or heard of me, because they were disconnected from that first channel that was deleted, and they never really saw another video from me because the name changed. And although I was still using the same Harvey Dent tag, it's just out of sight, out of mind. Just like they unsubscribe people from people's channels. And if you have 20, 30 subscriptions, you won't notice if one of the channels that you subscribe to is all of a sudden gone, unless they're uploading every day, and you're used to them uploading every day, and you go and view their content every day, and all of a sudden they stop. Then that's something that would call attention to the missing, and may cause some people to go look. But if it's someone that that only visits YouTube like once a week, and just comes and has a quick update, or just wants to catch up on whatever videos the people that they do subscribe to created, then that they won't know that they're gone. They won't know that the person's missing until they see a video from them. Like, oh, why I haven't seen him for a while. What happened? And that's usually what happens. So yeah, sorry about the hair. Sorry about the disheveled look. I don't care. I just found out after picking up my daughter, I got back, and actually I didn't even get back. I was on the road and I did something. I was like checking email, and it said the email, because if your identity for a Gmail product is restricted or suspended, then everything on that identity is restricted. It means email, AdSense, everything attached to that is restricted, suspended. So they're like, oh, they're reviewing my account and they'll get back to me. Yeah. And look, we got the old school family here. We got Chad and Jermaine, same people that started with. Here, right back here. We got 8 people in the room. So share the video, share the video so that people can say, oh yeah, Harvey, well, we'll just move over here. That's all. We'll just move over here. It's not like I don't produce content in, minutes. It's, it's not like I can't have another library up and running here, in no time. So yeah, what they did, they don't do it. They're not stopping me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just subscribe to the Re-Returns channel too. That one has like 4,000 subscribers. And I just don't, I'm not fond of the name. So I'll probably, I may just go back to that channel and use that one, because it's like I said, it has 4,000, but those subscribers, the subscribers doesn't really, subscribers count doesn't mean stuff. Oh yeah, I remember the first channel too. I had some very, I would say, educate. They would be considered. I'd consider them educational videos, because that was when I was in the paper chase and trying to verify claims of what would work and what doesn't work, as far as trying to access what is yours. Well, you learn that there is no access because it's not yours, and the whole game is to fool you into paying for packages that accomplish nothing. That's why anyone who's still talking about secure party creditor or UCC, all they're doing is talking. They have nothing. They have no proof. They have no products. They have nothing that they purchased, written off, signed off, had taken care of because of something that they've filled out or processed in the UCC office for their freedom. So someone hit up. They left a comment on a video on one of my recent videos asking about, could I do a video on the birth certificate? And it's like, why? I've done tons of videos on the birth certificate. I even did it like an instructional video on the birth certificate, basically on how to authenticate it to the federal level, but it does nothing. So why would I continue to show people how to authenticate their birth certificate to the federal level when it accomplishes absolutely nothing? So, if you want to know how to authenticate your birth certificate, just so you can say you authenticated your birth certificate and you get this nice little, board attached to it. And it's not board. It's like, it's a little thicker than, it's like construction paper, attached to it, saying that you have full faith and credit in this bond, which, it doesn't mean it does nothing. So, if you get stopped, you still have to, talk to the cops. If you get a ticket, you still have to, go about taking care of it, whether you take care of it by paying for it or whether you take care of it by other means. Then, that's your thing. But you don't need, there's nothing you need from the federal government or any government in order to operate as a free living man within it, because the government does not recognize a living. It does, the living do not exist under government, because you are they are citizens. There are citizens, and basically the government only covers that piece of paper, that name, and that is the citizen. You are not the citizen. That birth certificate is not you. It is a record, it's not even a record of your birth. It's a transaction. It's a financial transaction that was made without, most people's knowledge at the time the child was born. And while I stopped really harping on that, and started focusing more on current events and current news, that is what brought me to the platform. That is what brought me to the family, and what has led me to continue to search for my family, and the family that will that have the ears for me and are more interested in hearing truth than they are just regurgitating what's being, said on the news. Which, I mean, after today, seeing that stuff that they publish as far as news, and the interviews from those people, it's sad. It's scary. Yeah, it's scary that they can put on a show that terrible, and the American people and population will gobble it up. So that's a it's very sad, and it's very scary, because it kind of makes you realize just how hopeless how hopeless this damn fight or is. Because as far as the awake are concerned, as far as those that are conscious, or those that are skeptical, or those that are aware is concerned, we're outnumbered by those that are stuck in a rut, that are oblivious, that are hypnotized, that are under a spell. We're outnumbered by millions to one, if not more. So it's a rough category to be in, being the truther, because not only do you have to deal with the trolls and the skeptics and all the bullshit. Yep, it is an actor-based reality. Yep. Eternal, didn't you say that weren't you on Harvey Dent's Return? You said that earlier today, didn't you? See, so we got family trickling in already. We got people, family trickling in already. And hey, what's up, Jared? Yeah, if family do what they're supposed to do, like, a person, that I communicate with frequently and has a pretty big following, does what they're supposed to do, they might raise awareness to my channel being deleted and be responsible for, a huge push of people to come to this channel and subscribe. So I know you know who I'm talking about, whoever you are. Yeah, I'm not going to say any names, Brian, but yeah, can you just do a quick upload, for me, and just announce that Harvey Dent's Returns channel has changed to Harvey Dent's Intellectual Freedom Movement. Yeah, I'd appreciate it, and if not, I understand, not really, but I'm sure he will. And yeah, for anybody else, if you can share the video for me, I'm, like I said, I just happen to, coincidentally, I just happen to have a couple days on my hands, which, I can spend, and I have no problem spending, informing those I call family to my new location, and, making sure that they, are not left out of, because everyone should know, if you were a subscriber, even if you were a hater subscriber, and love to hate my videos, although it seems like the last videos I was uploading, we were getting, maybe 2 or 3 dislikes and 130 likes. Yeah, it's unfair what YouTube does. It's very unfair to more than just the creator. It's pretty much, like I said, it's a slap in the face. It's wind out of the sails. It's but you really have no choice but to, you've definitely given me a new set of eyes to see through bullshit. Yeah, exactly. So as long as I am accomplishing what I know I think I was put here to do, then there's nothing they can do. I have channels, I have channels here, channels there, and whatever channels, I build up. It's a common thing. I think people are very used to learning of someone's deletion, and then if they did like that person's content, or did enjoy that person's views, then they have a way of finding them, and that's what I think will happen. And the fact that this channel has live stream, and the last channel I was on punishment until December. Like I said, I knew the last channel was on borrowed time because I already had 2 strikes. And they were community guideline strikes for mainstream media. Yeah, the Anderson Cooper, where he was, carrying away, saving some boy, and it was totally, did not seem authentic, I guess. Yep, they have it out for me. That's okay, because it's not like I'm it's not like I'm not used to it, man. I've been, and I think it's usually self-inflicted, and I've kind of always had to work in the face of adversity, or exist where in whatever it was I was doing in the face of adversity. So it's not like I'm not used to it. It's just that with with this, it's a company. It's a company, a corporation who determines someone's right to create, upload, or have an audience based on whether or not they agree with that person's views, which to me is pretty stupid, and it does not. I mean, how can that be bullying? How can offering commentary and sharing your opinion about stories on mainstream media that seem questionable, how can that be interpreted as bullying? Yeah, it's bullshit. It's a cop out. It's basically all they do is just pick whatever. Oh, what is it? Oh, we'll just say it's that. How is it bullying? How is it bullying? Analyzing people's responses to questions during interviews that are obviously scripted. It's obvious. That is offering commentary or analysis of people's behavior, which is obvious. I mean, their behavior is so obvious that it's like I said, it's disgusting. I don't think were there links in the comments. I didn't see any links in the comments. So, I mean, if there were, they can't say I'm bullying for links in the comments. They say it was removed due to my being a bully. It's okay, because I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, so you guys can't watch me do this. So, yep. So Harvey Dent's return is gone, but Harvey Dent is here. Yeah, the Bible video leaves the NASA. Yeah, it's I was looking at my library, and yeah, it's been right. Yeah, there you go. Match me. Oh yeah, they're really censoring. Well, see, the thing is they put a trap out there, and I kind of fell for it. So that, and they've done that before. They've done it before, and I called it before as a trap. And why I didn't catch it this time, why I didn't, call it, why I jumped on the stories and jumped on the interviews and stuff, I don't know. But I mean, the interviews were so terrible that it made it almost impossible to not, call attention to the to the obvious, scripting of the interviews. So it was a setup. It was a setup, I think, and it's been done before. And like I said, I didn't catch it. Never any tears. Oh yeah, no tears in the interviews. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm looking for tears on the interviews, but when you have people looking to the side, they keep looking and they're talking and they're smiling and looking, and it's very obvious, and you have a set of three people sitting there, that don't look like they hang out together, but they're celebrating a friend's birthday. Yeah, they were smiling. So it's the duper's delight. And Yeah, Duper's Delight got my channel deleted because I just sharing my opinion on people smiling at a time when they shouldn't be smiling. If you just witnessed a number of people, which I don't know what was the last number, 12, 13 people, if you just witnessed a bunch of people get killed and you were being interviewed, and you had escaped with your life from a situation which you may not have escaped from, I'm pretty sure that you would not be smiling and laughing and talking about face planting and stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure that that opinion was shared with a lot of people, which may be why the video was taken down. I'm anxious to see YouTube's response. Let's see. I'll share it with you guys because it's going to be. It's going to be shared. I'll share it with you guys because it'd be interesting, so you can see just what it's like to have your channel deleted for insisting on truth. So let's see. Hello, Google user. Thank you for reaching out about being unable to access. Being able to access. The email address you inquired about is not associated with an active Google account. If this email address was, so this is a different one. Which one did I send it to? Yeah. Okay. So look. Okay. So here. Look, thank you for reaching out about being unable to access your Google account. The email address you inquired about is not associated with an active Google account. That's the harveydensreturn@gmail.com. If this email address was previously associated with a Google account, it has been deleted and cannot be recovered. Unfortunately, we can only restore access to a deleted Google account if the request is made within a relatively short period of time, which it was. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Otherwise, it's possible that the account you entered in the form never existed. If you need to, you can create a new Google account here. If you're having problems signing in, please go to this form. So I think that was my search or my request it was because I tried to enter the email address on this phone that I'm on now, and I usually do all my stuff from this phone. So trying to enter it, basically it's the email address is gone, so that means the account is gone. That's not the response from the Google team on the status of my channel, but why not keep this live stream going so that we can we can share the news together, we can receive the news together, because I ain't got shit else to do. I was gonna upload a video. I was working on a video. In fact, I'll show you this video I was working on while I'm here. I think this one is this is good because this is about I think I was going to name it something like why the custody, that like being in custody is more of a health risk than drug use, or something about drug use and being in custody, because this is what I was working on. Let's see. Can you see that? All right, here we go. This big bald head motherfucker thinks he's in the octagon. Ow! What the hell did I do? Ow! Ow! Get out of my hand, dude! Ow! 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 I need to go to the hospital. Look at. Well, he's bleeding. Call Stevenson. So the story with this is, this guy was just about to be released from jail. He was there for a non-violent thing. It was like something to do with drugs. He was just about to be released, and this big ass cop, I guess he didn't follow one of his orders. He didn't follow his orders, and this big cop just let me show you again. Here we go. Make sure it's nice and So yeah, that's so you don't want to be. It was going to be something about a parting gift, on his release date, because he was being released, and this, and I guess on the way to being released, he said something. The copper didn't follow one of the guard's instructions, and the guard just basically smashed his face on the concrete. So yeah, that's why you don't want to be, don't get caught up in the system. You don't want to be in their custody, because in being in their custody is more of a health risk than drug use. And this guy was in jail for drug use, and he was being let out to go into a program, and this is what he gets before he gets out as his parting gift. Yeah, hey Tara, what's going on? Thank you for following me. Yep, I'm gonna be here from now on. So everyone who sees me, everyone who has seen me, everyone who notices that my other channel with hundreds and hundreds of videos that I had is gone, this is where I'm going to be. And this will be mostly live stream. I'm going to try and keep my nose clean, hopefully, and just keep it mostly live stream, and I'll do some uploads on stories occasionally, but I know that them taking away live stream was something they enjoyed doing, and it's something that kind of creates another disconnect with the family, because live stream is what I was doing on Harvey Dent, the original channel. So, ooh, I smell some good incense. Someone's bringing good incense. Where's it coming from? All right, so that's about 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a break and do something with my hair, probably cook dinner, but I'll be on frequently, just popping on here and there, sharing my opinion or views on stories that I come across, and I'll share it just like I did that share right there. That's probably how I'm gonna operate for right now. I have another backup channel. It's Harvey Dent's Re-Return. So if you search for Harvey Dent's Re-Return, that is another backup channel with like 4,000. But this is the channel that I renamed in anticipation of the deletion of Harvey Dent's Return. So this is this is actually the intellectual freedom movement, because it's Harvey Dent's intellectual freedom movement. No channel has ever been named, no channel I ever operated was named Intellectual Freedom Movement, but now it is officially the Intellectual Freedom Movement. Before, I'm sure that people, either a lot of people search Harvey Dent, but they may have searched Intellectual Freedom Movement and never found it. But knowing that that's what I represented, or what I called it, and that's what it is, and that's what it is here. And I thank you guys. Thank you, 12. Look at 12 already here, and there's a lot of people that work still. So I wonder how many people will notice I'm gone. Yeah, probably 12. Well, talk to you family later. Share, please.